Rick Chow stopped by Mr. C's Cycles in Sunset Park to get his bike ready to hit the streets.
Don't want to move my car because alternate street parking and stuff. I know it's been suspended, but it's tough to find a spot. No one's moving.
But bikes are keeping New Yorkers moving, or at least they were at the beginning of the month when the coronavirus first emerged as a threat. 500,000 people took trips on City Bike in the first 11 days of March. Compared to the same period last year, that's a more than 60% surge. Ridership along the Brooklyn waterfront Greenway jumped nearly 140%.
Significant surge in use of the Greenway. We would expect to see an increase due to weather of maybe 30, 40 to 50%. So seeing a surge in traffic of 137% for biking is remarkable, and we definitely attribute that to coronavirus, as people are finding new ways to get around and ways to get outside, get some air, and exercise during the coronavirus epidemic.
The Brooklyn Greenway Initiative calculates ridership from a sensor on this light pole along Williamsburg Street. In the last 10 days or so, it has detected a new trend. Fewer bike riders, apparently the result of people staying home because of the coronavirus and the shutdown of non-essential businesses. Bike shops, which were allowed to stay open, are seeing the difference.
In the beginning, the business was picking up because most of the people, they tried to avoid the subway and the buses, but now it's getting slow.
City Bike confirms its ridership is down too, but it's also seeing a new pattern in usage. Its most popular docking stations now are at hospitals instead of transportation hubs like Penn Station and Grand Central. The big medical centers along First Avenue in Manhattan are now the most popular destinations of all. That's welcome news for bike advocates.
I think that's a great trend, because the last thing we want is extra exposure to or from the medical staff. You know, we need to keep those folks moving, and we need to keep them safe. So let's not have a tired doctor getting on the crowded subway after a long shift.
More medical staff members are likely to bike to work in the coming weeks. Mayor de Blasio has announced a free month of City Bike membership for first responders, healthcare, and transit workers on the front lines of the pandemic. JEANINE Ramirez, New York 1.